I was outside with other students. I was gisting with other students. It was my first day of resumption, and I came early, so I came before the class started. So I was just outside the class, just gisting with other students. And I saw my dean. He was carrying like three heavy bags. The African girl in me just rushed that, oh, let me help you. I was like, no, 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 you're good, you're fine. In fact, I brought you guys snacks. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olamide Ajayi. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, guys, I'm going to be listing you about the cultural shock I had as an international student. Without further ado, guys, let's jump right into this video. And the first on my list is their level of organization, guys. Really, their level of organization here is really, really amazing. One, they already have their syllabus from the first day of class to the last day of class. You know the courses you are doing, you know the assignment you are going to be doing, you know like the date you are going to be submitting your assignment. Everything is in the syllabus. There's no surprise, there's no impromptu tests, you know. You know, when I was an undergraduate, like at times the lecturer might just come to class, the professor might come to class and say that a lot of people did not come to class and just get angry and give you guys impromptu tests. At times they might record it, but here there's nothing like surprises. Everything is laid down. Also, I have experience with undergraduate. Even for undergrad, it's not because I am a graduate student. Even for undergrad, you already have the syllabus of everything you're going to be doing throughout the semester. You have the dates of all the classes. Apart from the date, guys, you have like the day you're going to be doing tests, the day you're going to be doing your final exam. And on that first day of class, they will give you guys, in fact, you already see the syllabus before you attend class. You see everything before you start attending like classes. And I remember my first day of resumption. I almost missed my first class. I was like, the professor, I didn't get like email early from the professor. So I was like, maybe we are not going to do anything. Maybe the professor will not come. My husband said, ha, you better go and check your timetable and hear say. The professor will come. Oh, guys, God saved me. The professor came. After he has introduced it, he has taken us through all the syllabus. He started the first topic immediately. I was surprised. And immediately you have your assignment, you have to submit it. The second on my list is it's so easy to access your professor. They already have their office hours where you can, go talk to them, see them. If you have any concern, they are very open to address your concern. There's this impression that, oh, we are here for you, we are doing this because of you, like you guys are paying us to do this. I understand that school fees here is really, really is very, very expensive. So professors do everything to satisfy their students. They will tell you, we are here for you. If you have any concerns, if you have any question, and they are not tired of answering questions, they will tell you, ask us, we will answer over and over again. And they are always very happy to answer your questions. And you can always walk up to your professor's office and discuss anything with them. There's no barrier in like talking to your professors. Where I'm coming from, there's this way we see our professor as demigod. Like, it's not easy to just, like, when some of us want to walk to our professor's office in Nigeria, there's this fear like, my professor. But here, there's nothing like that. You can even like you can meet your professor on the way. I mean, on the way, and just talk to your professor. Like, oh, I have this concern. If it's something that would take a long time, you can tell, just come to my office, because and they already have their office hours. And if the office hour is not compatible with your time, they are ready to schedule a time that will be convenient for both of you. They can say, okay, we can schedule a Zoom meeting if that is convenient for you, or let's look for a time that is both convenient for us, that you can come and say your concern. The third of my list, guys, is you can eat in class. And this is very shocking to me. When I mean you can eat in class, I mean it. Like you can eat not just like snacks or maybe drink. You can bring your food and eat in class. During orientation, I remember we were told that you can always eat in class if you're hungry, especially for morning class, either morning or afternoon. If you're hungry, you can eat in class, and in my first semester, I remember that some of our professors, not some, say all of our professors, they will tell you that if you're hungry, you can bring your food to class, you can eat in class, they don't have any problem with it. Imagine the professor is teaching you and you can eat. Fourth on my list is feedback. If you are not satisfied with the classes or anything your professor is doing, you are very, very free to give them feedback. In fact, you have the right to question your grade. If you are not satisfied with your grade, you can tell your professor that you are not satisfied with your grade and you want to know the reason why your professor is giving you that kind of grade, guys. And the last on my list is respect. There's no sama, and all those things. I remember my first supervisor, she's 65 years old. I remember my first meeting with her. She told me that she wants to be addressed by her first name. At first, I was not really comfortable, but she was very serious about it. She said, address me by my first name. Do not call me Sa or Ma or anything. Just address me by my first name. But the last of my list that I will never forget was there was a day that I was outside with other students. I was visiting with other students. It was my first day of resumption, and I came early, so I came before the class started. So I was just outside the class, just visiting with other students, and I saw my dean, the dean of my department. Like he was carrying like three heavy bags, one on his right, one on his left hand, and he was carrying another one. He was carrying like two on his left hand, and they are really heavy. When I saw him coming, the African girl in me just rushed that, oh, let me help you. I was like, no, 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 you're good, you're fine. In fact, I brought you guys snacks. Like, the African girl in me will still not agree. I was like, let me help you. I was like, no, I'm serious, I'm good, I'm good. And I was really surprised, like, really, because I can't imagine schools in Nigeria, you see your professor carrying heavy bags and you're looking at your professor, it will look as if you are rude or something. But yeah, it's not really of a big deal, And he told us that, oh, I brought snacks for you. And the other bag he was carrying was full of snacks and it was very heavy. And he insisted that we should not carry it for him, that we'll carry it. And he was even the one that, put it on the table and was even giving us snacks. So I was like, oh my God, really? So it was it was so shocking to me. But now, all these things are not also no. I'm used to it now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video to the end. Please, if you are new here, my name is Olamide Ajayi. I hope you subscribe. If you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Please, always comment. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much, guys.